Welcome back to Sunless Sea, where we just got repaired. We're heading to Port Cecil. And we're kind of doing, as I explained in the beginning of this particular voyage, a little bit more systematic approach, where I'm going to, if there's some sort of quest that can be completed, I'm going to write down what the requirements are so that I can target to get them. So it looks like we'll start off with a bound shark. Oh, he's overshooting slightly for me. Okay, I can do my reverse. Yeah, and these guys are just eating everything. Trying to remember where their next stop is. Okay, he's going down pretty quick. Yes, they're Khan's Glory, and I've got a pickup in Polythreme. Yeah, we'll just take our supplies and more supplies, or at least hunger reduction. Okay, it's due north. Could be an eel fight in here as well. But I think I'll just run away. I'm so close. Oh, drop off our person. Wonderful. Intelligence. Some present. Pages challenge, 40%. That's almost worth taking a try at. And this is just death, unless I have way higher stats. But this is not too bad. Didn't gain a lot, but better than nothing. So, what do I need? So, for me to continue what I'm doing... Okay, I've done Empire, so I have to go north. So I'm going to go Polythreme, go... I might have to go to the Shellinate, is what I'm thinking. So I'll go Khan's Heart first, and then I just skip this potentially, or come up around. So the current fuel will just do it. Oh, there's that eel. Though it might have been a little bit safer with an extra fuel. Though I could always convert my supplies into fuel, which I have a decent amount of. Looks like no hidden eels got us. Get the cargo for 1,000. Hopefully we'll get something for that. But do I have room? I do. So let's carry some claymen. Shore leave, less excited about. Oh, I've got... No, these are for London. I can make money here, but they're for London. So these. Yeah, so I think Khan's Heart, or is it Khan's Glory? Well, Khan's Heart's where I'll get the cheap fuel, so that's my first objective here. Being kind of short. Yeah, so how much? That is a good question. Maybe like 8? 10. Yeah. It's done publishing. Yeah, I don't see anything that excites me so much. I'm keeping a few of these for potential quest items. And then I suppose, is there anything else I can actually do? Oh, fulfill the spy's needs. Let's see, what do they got? Diplomatic agent with high veils. I'm gonna need better veils to attempt that, so that's not a write down so much. $64, $45. Take a stroll. Isn't there a time in a tea house? 50 echoes for a tea house? Let's check it out. Lost 3 terror for 50 echoes. Not the best. So, do I need Shadow? Do I have a mission for Shadow? Yeah, I'll just do it. It's not that big a deal. Oh, I'll have to see what this is for an officer thing. A gathering of anarchists. That is nothing unusual here, of course. Most nights, half the shadow hatches plots over cheap wine and old insults. But who is that officer in the crowd? Let's see what happens. The usual diatribes. The haunted doctor stands listening in rapt attention, his remaining eye closed, on a stage made from tables and upturned chairs. An attractive young man and woman take turns raging against injustice and talking of the glorious day when London and the Connaught and all others who dare to elevate themselves above others will face their reckoning. The irony is, as ever, lost. Once the meeting ends, he hurries over to thank you, glowing with second-hand fervor. I have missed this, says the doctor, something strange taking over his face. If you didn't know better, you'd say it was a smile. He heads over to the young woman to try it out, renewed purpose in his stride. You ever have the haunted doctor? The haunted doctor is different. You have determined doctor. Interesting. Yeah, their prices are pretty good here, actually. About as good as the Nephrite Quarter. I'm gonna skip the Shellinate. I mean, I know I can potentially generate outlandish artifacts, but I'm just going to head straight north to Khan's Heart, which I believe is where my tomb colonists need to go, and then they should have one more stop, which might be the Shell Knight. It wouldn't surprise me. Aha. One knows one should be patriotic, but the glory is so much prettier than London. Although one finds one tiring of all the guns pointed at one, one should find a better pronoun. Let them tour the palaces. Oh, use your influence with the leopard. I have enough. Perhaps you can arrange some sort of cultural exchange with the clan officials. Unusual confidences. Ruins of a previous civilization underlie Venderbite. Tomb colonists have unearthed the secrets of the third city, rather rudely. They haven't chosen to share those secrets with you. Instead, they've divulged them to the Kanagian officials, but they're very happy to share the information that the Kongians shared in turn. They've gained strategic information, vital intelligence. The tour continues. Oh, to Iram. Very interesting. I don't feel like raising my suspicion. Okay, with 8, I'm gonna have to stop and con shadow on my way. Just to pick up a few fuel. Oop. And we don't want to get into a fight with the cons. A little more than I need, but that's okay. Turn to the horde. Wasting supplies. Shore leave. Report. Oh, I could show off a hunting trophy. One story for another, hunting trophy for an outlandish. It's a little different than this guy. So that also costs supplies, which I'd rather hold on to right now. Okay, there's profit to be made here. Oh, I can sell a Mountain Nomad's heart for a Searing Enigma. Okay. So if I'm tough enough to fight Mountain Nomads, I can start building up Searing Enigmas. I mean, I assume that's going to be a costly fight. So maybe I can do... And they may not respawn once per run. Okay, that's a weaker one. Oh, I am at full strength. But is now the time to risk it all? I don't think so. So I'm going to be building up some iron at some point. I feel like 70 is the measurable point at which it's a good idea to start taking on some of the tougher stuff. Wait, where's the stuff? There it is. Let's see if this ends this quest, or I take them back home. Doomed colonists in Irem. We will wander the stairs for hours. We will forget our scars and our stains. The leaves will be red as remembered blood. The sea will be black as memory. Irem, we will not leave. We must leave. The colonists will look east, encourage them to purchase parabola linen bandages. They will deck themselves in an imagined crimson. Why not? They will thank you. When we return to Venderbite, one will say, when we return, we will be sunset, red and gold. We will always remember you, Captain. You gave us this ending. Here, Lang Niepi. So we got 1 bale. Lost some terror. The Tor should return to Venderbite now. Thing I can do here? Report, of course. This requires beans to do that. can sacrifice an artifact. And this is all very strange purchases. Oh, I can buy a strange catch. I've had so much trouble finding strange catches. I'm just going to buy a few. Fuel's a bit expensive. Oh, I can buy searing enigmas here too. Yeah, it is the place of expensive goodies if you've got all the stuff. And we'll kind of cut down the middle. Probably won't reveal both. Hopefully it'll reveal something. Yeah, we're here. We've got enough fuel to mess around. Just gotta kind of touch the edge of this island. There we go. That's sorted now. It's like there's just this little spot by Gator's Morn. So I think next trip we will 100% the map. Yeah, we'll take T. Report. Oh, speak to my contact. I didn't even know this was a thing. Speak to a Witherin contact instead. Oh, what is going on here? Urban Fitter is wearing the blue and red scarf that marks him as the contact. It would be a riddle fisher. What are the odds he'll give you a straight answer? Or speak with this interesting Witherin dock squatter is also wearing the scarf. What are the odds she'll give you an answer at all? Let's at least try. Failed. When will the towers topple? Which Troy was drowned? How many battles until the iridescence? Who went east? Perhaps the riddle fisher is trying to help. Perhaps they're trying to drive you out of your mind. You are forced to give up. The mission is a failure. Now that sucks. Got the supplies at least. So it seems getting this strategic information is getting progressively more difficult. Perfect timing. Up the crater. It's just kind of the same thing, but we gain those fragments, so it's still worth it. Chat them up for the report. And I will have to bring a lot of parabola stuff. Make things happen. Yeah, so let us look at what remains that we need to actually do. So we do Godfall to Mew into Pigmote. Then like a northern route. That would take us back to Venderbite. Or we could just cut straight across to Venderbite. That also works. I'd like to extend if I can. Yeah, so I could really pack it in. And supplies are going to need more supplies. And that may really be our downfall, potentially. So, Godfall Demure for now. Calm them for my fragment. It's like right on course. It's nice to hold on to those hunting trophies, but it would give us some goodies. 7 is the turn-in, so I'm gonna neglect it this time. Oh, you spawned in. This will be some free money, especially if we can avoid the damage. Turning battle. Oh, they're still alive. Have an officer. Oh, 100 echoes. Oh, what? Bargain with the factor for a secret for 200 echoes. Let's get our port report first. We have provide a respite from mushrooms. Trade 2 strange catches for a long box. Easy. Easy. The affable factor covers his mouth as he peers into the crate. He turns and stumbles, sobbing, into your arms. Meat? Oh, bless you, please, and thanks. He waves in 2 sturdy, biligus fellers bearing a coffin, part of a misdelivered consignment. I'm sure you'll find some use for it, and if not, well, there are always buyers. So we got a long box, which is fantastic. The irreplaceable cannoneer is convinced that the factor knows more about a weapon. The company's terrible prototype. You will need a bribe. It's only fair. 200 echoes, sure. Bargain with the factor for a secret. A shared and sordid past. Even with the bribe, the factor is reluctant to talk, but it seems the cannoneer knew him in the old days. And he's even more reluctant to have the cannoneer talk about the old days. Finally, he gives in. It was a place called Estoval. Do you know it? It's, a striking place. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. It's east. A long way east. We took it off all the maps. Not that maps last at Z anyway. That's all I know. Now, shall we let the past lie where it fell? Okay, so we have a mission on Estoval, which is cool. And we actually want to hit that Station 3 in our trip. Yeah, so I'm just going to do salt lines and then do kind of a northern loop. We'll have a few chances to resupply if we need to. In fact, I think the supplies are going to be more the issue than fuel. Give me something awaits in port. There we go. Actually, what kind of space do I got? I've got 10, but I think I need 20. 20 units, that's just quite a bit. If I don't have the tomb colonist, it should be a pretty easy one to pull off. Not too many sacrifices. So Chapel, probably skip Avid Horizon. There doesn't seem to be anything we can do there. At least with any of the current quests. Okay, there's the island. Port's on the right side. Try not to get bogged down in the snow if I can avoid it. Gather intelligence. Oh, the navigator. Shall we do a navigator quest? Seasoning for attend to service. Let's see what the navigator has going on. You give chase. Within the air is heavy and hushed. You enter to see your navigator shaking a smiling priest by the collar. It led me here. Tell me what it means. Look at it. Look at it. The priest disentangles himself as politely as possible. I'm sure we can find a path to put you on, my friend. He examines the sigil with the professional air of a collector. But we will need your help in return. We can pay a price with live specimens or pay another price sacrificing 2 crew members. This is going to save us some time. We'll be at 16. We will have more to let's do it. The priest slips his arm around your shoulders. For you, a lesser payment, he whispers. Post no guards on your ship tonight. Ask no questions. And in the morning, perhaps you'd like to join us for breakfast. A red and white smile. A new destination. The chapel's congregation are soft-footed. No one on board hears them come or go. In the morning, a crewman's bed is empty. You divert your crew's concerns. Later, you take one in a late, warm red breakfast in the church's crypt. When you emerge with the smiling priest, your navigator hurries forward from a pew. The sigil, what does it mean? Who carved it on me? What did I do to deserve it? The smiling priest raises a hand. You are on a journey, my friend. Take one step at a time. I've seen your sigil before, carved in the ice at Frostfound. Go there. You will answer your first question. That will lead you to the next. The navigator's thanks are muted. He plods back to your ship. Before you leave, the smiling priest gives you a wink. We only lost 1 crew. And we've gained a extra menace of unaccountably peckish. Because they ate that crewman. And this seems super risky getting into that, like it's going to cause problems. So I don't want to get into heavy cannibalism at this stage. So there's going to be some sort of stat challenge, and I'll probably be driven insane. Let's see if we can get into Codex. Without facing too much trouble. Appears so. Yeah, not those prices. And the fuel should be fine, but the supplies could be of concern. Let's avoid, because this was a fight last time. A ghost, a brother, you'll never know. It was, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be a sea creature every time, necessarily. You can gain the salt's attention, if that helps me. I can ask a drowned man. I don't have money to be thrown around at that at the moment. Ooh. I only have one, or it costs one. This will earn you 0 Z story. This will cost you 1 Z story. But how many Z stories do I have? I've got 7. But fuel's not really my issue. Supplies. Tale of Terror. Oh, I have all the Tales of Terror. Now we're gonna be good to go. Not exactly looking to harvest a bunch of lifebergs, but if we see like one, we'll probably fight them. Yeah, so this will be an interesting trek. Kind of vendor bite, then across, and we already did Mutton Island, so it'll be Venderbite, Shepherd, Station Abbey. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I think we're best off on getting rid of that hunger, or the supply. And this will conclude this quest. Or wait. How do we return? Okay, the end of the tour. Unlock with 2 tomb colonists, we have 11. So it remains. Oh, I can sell the red honey in Venderbite is safer but less profitable than London. Okay, well I want profit. I've got the secret compartment. The end of the tour. What remains? The operator ticks the remaining colonists off her list. Well, close enough, I suppose. Here's your fee. And they seem cheerful enough. Perhaps we won't lose all of them to the moths or the sanatoria. She leans in. Her breath is scented with mushroom wine. Vanderbite is worse than you know, and now you know it. Okay, I've gained 1,100 echo, so I would have got 1,200. And you no longer have the Tomb Colonists. The tour is complete. And inspire Wanderlust. This will allow you to begin the last tour storyline again. So with memories, tales... So actually, I can activate it. First curator. I don't have anything. Let's gather our gossip. Dusty glass of wine. Explore. See if we get a cool thing. Oh, 100% victory. Let's do it for 20 fragments. Offer a strange catch. Wait, I need a strange catch for talking to the chef. Can I do this right now? I can dine with the bandage cook. Oh, no, my captain. You shall dine with me. Oh, and I got one secret to work with. Let's see what he does. The great work. Your companion barely eats. He has to cut the fish into tiny morsels to squeeze in through the gaps in his bandages. Soon the cloth is stained with sauce. He throws down his fork. Look at me. I am not at my best, no? Believe me, your appetite would not be so strong if I removed my bandages. How long before my fingers fail? Or my tongue pickles? He swirls his wine. Captain, a request. I have cooked for barons and bishops, the Khan, the Empress, but there is one for whom I have not cooked, a creature of singular and achromatic tastes. I want to make him marvel. The chef's art is alchemy, and this world is my philosopher's stone, my immortality. Will you aid me? Bring your chef strange catches and live specimens to further his research. Okay. What does he want next? I can give him a strange catch, matter of luck, or live specimen. And he may succeed or not. And I'm going to sell that in London for the big bucks. Okay, so here's where we do a diagonal. Ooh, a little crabby guy. Up our fragments a bit. Coming out. Very good. About that, I suppose. Yeah, it seems my terror didn't get too crazy. Oh, we got this. Western Angler. Yeah, he's here, so I'm just gonna have to deal with him. Ooh, 51% chance. Failed, but we gained a hunting trophy and some fragments. Right, salt lions. Okay, never mind, it's the bottom of them. I thought I heard some water movement. Spin that boat up there. Port rapport. Oh, what was that at the bottom? A retired monster hunter wants something to remember his glory days. Trade for... Oh, I can get 2 lung boxes. Yay. That's fantastic. Can I do that? Oh, I can't do it multiple times. Fuel should carry us. So now it's Station 3. Oh. Megalops. Doesn't seem all that mega. Yeah, we might actually get something accomplished here if we're going to turn in a couple of lung boxes. Return later, exchange lung box for... I don't know what the ingot does, so let's just deliver these lung boxes. 100 echoes, gained Acolyte's favor. Another one, gained more favor. Faint smile. No more than 8. You have... Wait, trading lung boxes, no more than 8. You have 3. Okay. So if I get 5 more lung boxes, that's when something's gonna happen. Have no news. I can offer this for... Oh, this is a great place to reduce the terror. I could just do a couple more of those. Boom. Then just going back to London should finish me off. Yeah, Abbey Rock with those hunting trophies. Just feels so sustainable. Oh, just in time. Hand over my cargo. No option. 200 echo, 3 fuel supplies. That works for me. Let them do their worst. This will also reduce suspicion. 0 those, 0 those, 0 those. None of those. Declare. Might as well declare, I think. Echo remains unchanged. Crate of human souls remains unchanged. Okay, because it's in the hidden compartment. It was all good. Okay, it looks like I'm going to immediately get assigned another task for him. So, of course, he will agree to do more tasks. Here's the money, don't lose it. Bring the untampered Gator's Mourn. Okay. Deliver those guys. Oh, I have this. Great price. Oh, I had the The Claymen. Honey at the Crossroads. I've done that. I remember they have these guys as well. Let's give them a shot. Maybe it'll wean them off souls. Worth a try for the price they're paying. 999, so basically almost 1,000. I think I smell a memory of innocence in this one. No, it's despair. They have similar bouquet, you know. It doesn't look like it earned me any special... Oh, I also have this. They're not really moving anything forward unless I can get a Fallen London port report. Have you been to the Republic then? Did you want to... The Republic? Doesn't make sense. So if I had a Republic port report, maybe that gives me a Fallen London port report? Ah, here's the 7 caskets. 1,000 echoes. I've upped this guy further. Something durable, ivory, or more sapphires. So that I can just do sapphires again. Moves in the Great Gain, vital intelligence. I need to get to let's get to this guy first. Oh, a little chat. Do I have... He's gonna give me stuff. Okay. I got room. Some fragments. Yeah, I built him quite a bit. Yeah, let's just kind of keep 10 reserved for a lot of those. I haven't found a real good reason for outlandish artifacts. Then the extraordinary implication. Alright, 4 intriguing snippets. I might hold on to one. $250. Alright, get out of there. And my hold. Yeah, let's... These harlot fries, I'd like to sell those. But I have yet to find a buyer. Bucket of tiny razor-toothed serpentlings. I mean, doesn't go there. No idea what it does. Oh, I can combine these to make one of them. Got 7 of those. Got 10 of those. Let's do it that way. Vital intelligence. That will probably interest the Admiralty Survey Office. Start with all this stuff. Gotta do a lot of work. Get them to believe anything. None of this is upping my favor. They just hate my guts. We're doing just fine there. Anything in particular? This port from the funging station. Higher authority? Not as such. Once you've proven yourself, survey 3 ports in return to win the Admiralty's approval. I've done quite a bit more than that. So all that stuff is not working so great. Hope it's not a bugged issue and that it's actually supposed to just be more difficult. Okay, so I've got 11k, 10k that I can actually spend. It's quite distant for the Dreadnought, which, I mean, it gives you some iron bonuses, but let us see. Can I do anything with him? No, other than improve my hearts, which is, oh, my hearts actually are up a bit. I feel like mirrors, quicker firing solution. This combat-wise, mirrors feels more important to me. Only one secret. So 65 mirrors. That's a very good spot to be. Shop-wise, we've got the two best there. We've got our concealed compartment, which is nice to have. We could upgrade engines or our optical. That would be very cool. This guy. The Judgment Resonator. Let's do it. Kill that one. The Judgment Resonator. Now we're at 70 big time mirrors. So yeah, we can start putting stuff into veils or maybe iron. Iron and veils. And do I really want that doctor? That's another good question. 9 hearts, 3 pages. 6 hearts, 6 iron. Hearts, pages. I'd rather have that iron, in all honesty. First officer, this guy, mirror veil, mirror page. Yeah, we cannot research pages, so pages is much more powerful. Yeah, he's not providing pages, is he? He is providing pages. Ah! Well, as we tramp the iron, hopefully we can take it down if we get powerful enough. Morning papers. Oh, free supplies. Can't buy a Z-side mansion as of yet. Nothing too crazy in there. It's a good time to get supplies. I feel like there's got to be cheaper supplies somewhere, but I've got to get supplies. Yeah, let's just fill up. And then, is there other officers that can do useful stuff? With crew, allow the mechanic to enjoy his sleep. Might be messy. A serpent trap. Proposition, that doesn't help me. Might get some stats for doing the relationship storyline. Okay, so I'm sitting on 2. I need 7. So I think I don't have to spend the 7 with him. The scholar will become permanently unavailable. I think there's another place I can spend it. I can't remember which port though. But we need crew, so we'll take our freebie. Or not freebie, but our cheapo. And then we will hire on some crew. And I seriously want to go all out. Even though it's a little wasteful. Crew, and then they just do not love me. Can cruise, that will use up another day, a free evening. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to do. Out of luck. Reduce terror. Marvelous night out. You were fortunate. Oh, I already had recent news. Likely last someone whose name you do not recall. Relaxing evening. So perhaps not. And that looks about good. And with that, I think that might be the longest second one we've done in a while. So Catch y'all in the next one.